just, you know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me quit, because y'all are probably like, girl, relax yourself.
I'm trying. It's hot in here, like, for real. Mochi, please.
Oh my God. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm ridiculous. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way, okay? Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Mochi, and you already know what it is. If you're new around here, howdy, fellas. Howdy, ladies. And if you're not, hi, oh my gosh. Did you get dressed up too? You knew what was happening, because you already know what it is. We already know what's happening, don't we? We do. It's absolute madness. So let's just get into it today. I have no explanation other than I saw this game and listen, I wanted to do this whole thing because clearly this is Otome and Otome or Otome. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you could correct me in the comments, that would be great. But okay, so oh my God, am I gonna get through my intro? Today we are doing Touch Starved, which is okay, all right. We are playing Touch Starved, which is an hold on. I did my makeup and put on an outfit for this. I need a real dating life. Let's just say that. Long story short, I saw this game in an advertisement. I don't know if it was on Instagram or on YouTube. It was an advert. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that. This is random ass games and I'm a random ass person. So I was feeling it. And I've already picked my favorite. So don't even play with me. Buddy over here, far in. Yes, you right there, Mr. with the scar on your cheek. He cute. But anyway, okay, that's besides the point. That's not what we're here for. We're here for untouched. Me. Touch Star. This is just a demo because the game hasn't released. No, I'm gonna act ridiculous. So stick around for that. I hope y'all like it. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. This is for me. This game is for me. I'm not doing this because y'all asked me to. I'm doing this because I wanted to. Let's just do this. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's go. Touch Starved. Ooh. Okay, let's go into. Why does it say continue? This is your warning. Don't come for me with your little kids. Put your parental discretions on. Okay? Okay, you guys. So this is clearly very spicy. So if you ain't supposed to be here, skedaddle. Okay? There are no wrong choices, only interesting ones. What is that supposed to mean? Mochi. My pronouns are she and her. Oh, okay. You do get Mochi voice acting. Okay, cool. This world began to unravel long before you were born. It began with fogfall. Spectral mist bled from the seams where reality wore thin. It split. Wore so thin it split. Okay. And from the fog emerged monsters and human beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect. Others were mindless beasts driven by little more than the desire to slaughter. As cities fell and unrest spread, humans united in their fear while monsters thrived in chaos. And then there's you. Me? Okay, what about me? You're not even sure if you're human. You were born cursed, with hands that alter the minds of anyone you touch. Choose your backstory. All right, let's choose my backstory. Okay, so we have three choices here. So we have the unnamed fallen oracle, the hound, a forsaken thief, and then the alchemist, an abandoned mage. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the hound. This is our first playthrough. So if you like it, and you want me to go through the others, I will. I'm open to that. But today I'm feeling the hound. I'm feeling a forsaken thief, you know? Your name is Mochi. You selected she, her pronouns. Your backstory is the hound. Is that correct? Yes. The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death, the ever-present stench of decay, and countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. I could say death doesn't scare me, but to tell the truth, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. As rations grew sparse and my canteen ran dry, I began to despair. But then, I saw it. Ooh, this is kind of pretty. Iridia, the city of knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world, and a home to the famous academy called the Cenobium. All of the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find about, so this is me. Okay. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's there. All that stands between me and a cure is a final stretch of salt-soaked wastes. Or so I think, until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? I came dressed like to kill, but apparently getting killed is the issue. This fog? My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. A silent storm more devastating than fire, dangerous in cities, but a death sentence beyond them. A thick blanket of fog engulfs us, smothering out the lantern's light. Wagon lurches to a stop. An eerie silence, heavy as the mist, falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream. Ooh, shit popping off already, y'all. Stay back! No! The cry dissolves into wet gurgling. Oh, they did not make it. Ooh! Then the wagon violently pitches to the side. I hit the ground hard. The air punched from my lungs. When I opened my eyes, adrenaline lends sudden, awful clarity to the carnage around me. Ooh, what happened? A trader I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud, their back reduced to long strings of torn muscle, gleaming gristle, and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Oh, okay. This is what they meant by that warning. Oh my God, that is quite graphic. Ooh. Oh, what is that? I try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding. White blooms across my vision. Only when my eyes adjust do I see a dark shape in front of me. Girl. I mean, me. We about, ooh, Lord. Oh, that ugly. I don't like it. I don't like. A soulless stoops over the twisted form of a caravaner. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and blink as one. Okay, please, no. I thought I was coming here to get some daddies. I didn't know y'all was in here like being real and shit. Oh my God, I feel like I dressed for the wrong occasion. The soulless lets out an ear-splitting shriek and runs at me. But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist. Distantly, a horse screams in the dark. I need to move now. Okay, so I have two options. I either run for the city or I head towards the wagon. Ooh, I don't want to fuck up, but I might have to do this more than once. I'm gonna run for the city this time.
Are you sure about that?
I take off, running deeper into the haze. The fog is so thick, I fear I'm headed in the wrong direction until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of the spire. It's flamed, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching the opaque mist for the source, but the fog twists and stretches around. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forth from the fog. Our eyes meet too late. He slams into me, knocking me to the ground, and slips in a patch of mud. The soulless falls on him as soon as he slows. It catches the driver by his throat and rakes his stomach with razor-sharp claws. Ooh, y'all, this is graphic. He comes apart like wet paper, spilling intestines and viscera in a steaming tide. Fighting the urge to heave, I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a handhold. Shit. My hand catches on the jagged edge of a rib jutting from the water. Bandages unfurl from the gouge torn deep into my palm. The pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Oh, who is this? Can you stand? One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. We need to run. They reach for my hand and I realize too late that my bandages have come undone. No, don't touch me. The sensation of their thumb brushed the back of my hand sends shivers down my spine. All it takes is one touch, and in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold.
He needs some milk!
Oh no, what? Their lips peel back in a deranged grin. I've seen this face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of my own making. Their grip on my hand tightens until the pain radiates down from my knuckles. Let me... Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat, choking off my breath. Ooh, this face is nasty.
Die, 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 die!
Spit bubbles at the corner of their mouth and flex at the corners of their mouth and flex my face. The edge of my vision darkens as my lungs scream for air. I'm fighting them off. I'm sorry. My nails gouge deep into the traveler's wrist, but no matter how much blood I draw, they don't flinch. The more I struggle, the tighter their grip grows. My pulse hammers in my ears, slowing with each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm going to die, and not because of the fog fall or the souls, but because of my own curse. Tears sting my eyes. No, not here. Not like this. The hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each ragged cough. My vision clears and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine. Lips still split in that macabre smile, even as blood seeps between their teeth. They give one last shuddering breath, then slump over the claws hooked through their stomach. The soulless shoves the body aside, and the glowing eyes studying its leathery skin thin as though gritting. There's a flash of claws. Red spills across my vision. I thought there'd be pain, but as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth and the icy embrace of shallow water. Distantly, I notice an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds. Mine, neatly severed at the elbow. It should have taken both arms. Without them, maybe I would have survived. Maybe I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold, alone, and face down in a desolate wasteland. A fitting end for a monstrosity like me. Yo! This is crazy. This is crazy. This is not what I expected, and what a pleasant surprise. I went in thinking this was a joke. This game is not playing with me. Wow. This is death. It's not as bad as I feared. Cold is gone, as is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, no bawling howling at me in madness and terror. Nothing at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it. But the next moment I take a reflective breath, air pours into my lungs and out again in a ragged gasp. Feeling comes flooding back. Warm cloth on my bare skin, a firm surface underneath me, a strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid. Who's this? Ooh! The first of the daddies? Ooh, he kind of fine though. Hold on.
Oh, Lord. Again. A fucking again.
I twist my head towards the voice. Tears flood my bleary vision at the bright glow of lamplight. Try not to move. The voice was calm, steady, and commanding. But more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One thought caught through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me. My words come out a little more than a creaky whisper. I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. No. No. Who the hell is this? I mean, at this point, there's not really much I could do. So on this one, I'm a play neutral. Not because I think that he's a good person, but I need to figure out what's going on before I start actively doing things. That's just how I operate. So I'm going to go with lie back down. I let myself slump back against the thin pillow, wincing when the motion jolts my head. A cooperative patient. Thank you. The words swim in one ear and out the other without much comprehension. I pull the sheet up higher, wiping my eyes until my vision clears. Ooh, yeah, he's pretty. He's pretty. The stranger towers over my prone form. Warm light reflects off his pristine medical coat. I instinctively shrink back, and that's when I notice that I'm completely naked except for a thin linen sheet. Ooh, I would have popped up. Things would have been everywhere. Naked, lying on a low cot with a pair of sharp golden eyes watching my every move. The man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet to hide them from sight, though it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Strange, cursed, inhuman. I brace myself for his inevitable suspicion, disgust, but his expression doesn't even flicker from that courteous smile. He just watches in placid silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? Be calm. You are safe here. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere with anyone. The only people I've ever trusted betrayed me for a fat purse of coin. I scowl, pulling the sheets protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the papers in his hands. I see you're not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured replacements. With a soft creak, he stands from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. I seem to be in some sort of medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical. Oh, y'all, I can read. Silvery alchemical. Concoctions line the counters in neat rows. The air makes my nose twitch. A faint whiff of smoke and something distinctly metallic that I can't quite place. Oh, y'all, he is beautiful. Look at this man. Look at this man.
Beautiful.
He too skinny for me though. You cute though. You handsome. You are handsome. Okay. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. I guess I should be a little bit grateful, even though I don't trust him. Once again, I don't want to upset anybody in this situation because I'm not trying to be hostile. I feel like if I'm hostile, I'm setting myself up for the worst. But then again, if I'm too docile, then I guess I'm still setting myself up for the worst. But I'm just going to go with my gut on this one. Thank you. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Exactly. That's how I think. Thank you. You are welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. With a curt nod, he leads through a narrow door. I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him. I counted 3 in the sudden silence. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down absently to rub at it, then freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. I know what I saw. That beast took my arm clean off. It sure did, girl. And yet, my arm shows no signs of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gingerly flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at the sensation. This is impossible. I should be dead, at the very least gasping out my last breaths. Squeeze my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel, to wake up bleeding out in the swamp. Wow, I really don't want to live. But nothing happens. The seconds tick by and my arm remains resolutely healed, my surroundings pristine and quiet. Howdy guys, it's your girl, Editor Mochi here, and I just wanted to let you guys know this game, I got well over an hour of footage that I'm editing, and I realized, I was like, that is super long to sit there and listen to me read. So I've broken it up into increments. If you are enjoying this so far, please be on the lookout because I will be uploading the rest of the demo. As well as if you are not subscribed and you like this, go ahead and subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can get notified when this drops, because this is just a demo, but when the actual game drops, I'm 100% going to be playing this, because when I tell you the story is so good. It started off as a joke, but it's not. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you guys enjoy this, go ahead and leave a like. Give me a comment down below. How are you feeling so far? Are you liking any of the characters? I know you only met one, but you'll see the rest of it. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I love you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right. So look forward to the next part. Later.